All right, that's right, folks. Yes, yes, sir. We're here. 2 minutes late, but we are here. I'm gonna go live immediately on TikTok, and we're just gonna get going. We're just gonna get going. All right, let's do this real quick. Okay, here we go. All right, we're live on TikTok. What's up, TikTok? Let's move this guy over here. Yeah, I think it looks good. Let's pause this, and I think we're ready. So yes, today's a very exciting day, but we'll get into that later. Let's come down here. So what are we doing today? Today is going to be kind of a short talky segment. I just want to talk a little bit more about Duviri. I think I definitely already made a video about this, but I thought it was interesting to kind of make another video talking about this. But yeah, folks, it's pretty simple. Duviri... for me, Duviri kind of changed everything in Warframe and really kind of redefined, or I guess the best way to describe it is like Duviri was Warframe coming out as a true like arcade game, you know, like randomly procedurally generated with random loot. Like I feel like we always kind of knew it, folks. Like the thing about Warframe is it's always been about randomness. We've got I Love Her in chat. We've got Subaru Uchiha in chat at the 1 minute mark. That is savage. Like, folks, if you've played Warframe for any amount of time, you know that it's just dozens and dozens, or at least a half a dozen different random either drops or map designs or whatever you want to call it. But like Warframe has always been like this, not like roguelike is not the right word, but random and arcade is. That's why like I try to describe things like my game format that I personally curate on my channel is arcade games. I don't do like story games or that type of shit where there's a beginning, middle, end. You know, Hades is a weird example, but it's still just a roguelike. Like, folks, Warframe is a roguelike. Well, like 50%. But that's the thing. It's like these are just mechanics that work really well and they're really fun, and that's literally it. Like, folks, that's not the reason though that I think Duviri kind of changed everything. I think the reason that Duviri changed everything is we shouldn't waste any more time and we should just do the lone story, because like this is what we're talking about, folks. You go into the cave. You get, you know, having all the Warframes is a lot easier than having all the weapons, but let's see if we can get a good example of why Duviri has changed everything. We do get Stalker, but this is the lone story, so it doesn't really matter. Looks like we get Kuvazar, so that's going to save us, but let's look. Let's see if we get some weird weapons. The Zenistar. No, some okay, here we go. Here's a good example. The normal Bolto. There is no Bolto Prime. There's just the Bolto. So if you get this, this is just an L slot. The slot is just useless. It's basically a wasted weapon. Now let's say you get 2 L weapons and then you get some really low level weapon. All these weapons are insanely strong. We have a two-handed Nikana, one of the strongest melee classes in the game. We have a Nikana, also one of the strongest. I'm going to take Ak Bronco, but we also look at this, folks. Are you kidding me? Bubonico and Kuvazar. Kuvazar is my #1 strongest meta primary, and Bubonico I think is in the top 10 maybe. I think Shadow is there too, but anyway, folks, we're going to take Bubonico. We're going to take Tatsu, and we're going to talk about Lone Story. So actually I might back out just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is what we're saying, folks. You know, in some instances you're going to get the Kuvazar and you're going to just delete everything in Duviri, but a lot of the time you're going to get stuck with what I would call the unusable weapons. Like these are like status only weapons that you get really early in the game and they're kind of trash. And here we go. I just want to give you guys an example. Endura, Pulmonars, you know, Tonbo, Meyer, Kama. I put these guys in the thumbnail. Like these weapons are like so low level and basic that it's like, how do you build them? They're so shit. But the Kama, you realize, is a machete, and that means you get the forward blocking combo. Shout out Daniel Reyes. You get the forward blocking combo of Sundering Weave, which guess what? You're gonna get a bonus slash proc at the end of the spin attack. So you end up with fucking 37 status with 60, 60, 60, and 90. You end up with fucking 37 status. But look at this. All you need is Carnus Mandible and Viral, and you'll end up with 260 slash and 230 Viral, plus that bonus slash proc. Dude, shout out, I love her. My summer has just been working at this point. I pretty much burned 2 months just working at this new job, and it just goes by so fast. It's crazy, dude. Oh my god. Shout out, I love her. Let's get right into it. So this is a perfect example of like a weapon that I don't really want to use in normal gameplay, but if it shows up in Duviri, I would rather have my own build than whatever the fuck Pablo put on his weapon. So we're not doing that. Yo, we have the No Name in chat. Sublime concert tickets. Oh, I feel like I would recognize a Sublime song, but I don't. The name doesn't ring a bell. So here, folks, here's the thing. You're seeing all these weapons. Let's go to the point where I actually start using weapons. So currently, the first weapon that I would say I use actively is the Wolf Sledge and the Gutter Snipe. So these guys move up in the usage constantly, but everything below that, I'm just like, dude, I don't want to fucking use these. I don't want to use the, what is this? The Kuva Shieldegg. I don't want to use the Gazelle Machete. Like, there's a bunch of fucking status-only machetes. Best status-based weapon, in my opinion, is the Phantasma. Yeah. Dude, Phantasma is great in a lot of ways. Oh, my God. Like, dude, I love... If you say you love the Phantasma, then I'm a friend of you. Because the Phantasma, I think I probably ranked in the... At least the top 15 or 20, maybe. But, yeah, I do love the Phantasma. But, yeah, folks. Like, Gunson, I need to rank up. Furax, we're doing Duviri so we can get the Furax in Karnan, and then it's going to be worth using because it's going to end up with the bonus slash proc. It's going to be so savage. Dude, I love her. Are they going to ban for caps? I don't think it does that. I don't think you need to worry about that. But like, dude, it's the fucking Prova Vandal. I don't think this guy shows up in Duviri, but it's like you're going to get the Sundering Weave, but this guy doesn't have slash, so I don't even know if it works. It's so fucking stupid. What is the best starting frame? I would say easily Excalibur. Excalibur will always be my choice because Excalibur's 4 with a few melee mods just deletes everything. Like, you do need Chromatic Blade to really destroy, but it's just basically like a viral fire, like just nuke everything build. You could do Corrosive Fire too if you wanted, but doesn't really matter to me. Currently, I am using the Argo and Vel to try and rank it up and get it into the normal ranking of the usage list. But this is what I'm talking about, folks. Duviri is gonna fuck you, okay? If you don't have the weapon, you're screwed. Like, especially in the melee class, you need a decent melee because there's an insane number of decrees that are gonna benefit your melee weapon, and so like, this is what I'm talking about, and this is, I guess, where we move into the clickbait thumbnail, which is endurance is out and Duviri is in, because it's like Duviri has made me realize, like, dude, if a melee weapon works in Duviri, you might as well keep it. Like, you might as well just have it. You don't need to use it, but there are more fun weapons with better stats. Like, when you move up in this list, all these guys are like at least slash prominent. Like, they have some way of getting that stacking exponential damage. But folks, I mean, come on, seriously. I'm not going to be using these, hammers and Fragor and Endura and Endura is a status only, thrusting sword, rapier, whatever you want to call it. And it, that means that the heavy attack is going to get a slash proc, but it's not going to get that huge crit bonus that you get from heavy attack. So, dude, Tatty Matty in chat. Oh, is that Norse runes? I didn't know you could make your name Norse runes. So yeah, folks, I think I pretty much covered it. Like, the dual heat swords kept fucking showing up in Duviri, and I was like, I hate this game so much. Fuck you. And so I got the dual heat swords, 430 on the slash, 388 on the viral. Like, just brainless, folks. Look at, and 74 on the status. So it's like at 915 on the total damage is essentially the same as all of them. It says Valhalla. Take me to Valhalla. Ryan Gosling? He's back. Okay, anyway, folks. I don't want to get distracted, but, like, folks, this is just a status only dual swords. It's essentially the same as God, where's the nearest one for me? It's probably the nearest one is Dex Dakra and Dual Skana. So like Dual Skana really low on the list at 44, but it's it's still 747. So it does pretty well. But yeah, the fucking Dual Skana kept showing up, pissing me off. I haven't seen like Dark Split Sword or any of those, but I don't know. Maybe I have, and fuck off, dude. Anyway, I think that pretty much covers it. And this is the thing, like, dude, if you play Endurance, it's a whole different build set. It's a whole different mindset. You're going for so long. It's crazy, folks. I can't do it. Give me shorter missions that force you to use weird weapons all day over playing like needing to play something for more than an hour to get the enemy level high enough to like properly test something. That's like, fuck off, dude. Zaw is honestly the best. Yeah, like Surge, I think everyone knows that. Unranked, I'm mastery rank 30, so I get max rank even when it's unranked. So I just don't need to rank up weapons the last time. Like, it just saves me like literally one round in the ESO. So don't even worry about it, folks. We're going with Stalker and Tatsu, so this is just going to be so fucking... You're going to see these numbers and just laugh. We're going to be getting red crits for days, folks. Garbage. All of these ones are trash. Fortified Will, fuck you. Oh, no, I don't think so. Come on, dude. Venomous Touch, I'll take that. Whatever, fuck off. Burning 2 rerolls right off the bat, that is just classic. Dude, the old loot from bait, I feel like never left the drop pool. I'm in the same boat, but that's the nice thing about Steel Path. Dude, I don't know. I think this game has been around for so long that it's like it might have some like vampire code, like some fucking revenant code. You know what I mean? Come on, folks. This is too easy. I don't know what it is about this. Like, are you seeing what I'm doing? I'm spamming slide attack, and I have this insane forward mobility. Like, I don't know what this is. You don't even do the slide attack. I don't even know. Yeah, dude, Valhalla. Well, you join the Discord. And then put your username in the usernames chat, and then let me know when you're ready, and then we'll get you in. Because I need to do 4 of these. Yeah, I need to do 4 of these so I can get both of the, the Furax Incarnate and the Bow Incarnate, and then we'll be good. I definitely got to jump into the new updates, though I needed a long break. How's the new content? Oh, dude. Here's what I tell all of my viewers. I am fucking biased when it comes to Warframe. I've played it long enough, and I've ended up spending enough money on it that I'm like, hey, man. I just think it's meant for me. Like, for all intents and purposes, every update they do is like, dude, are they like reading my mind or something? Oh, that's a one shot. Like, that's kind of my mindset. It's pretty savage. We had Valhalla follow. Jesus. I just end up saying shit that just gets me in a bad situation. All right, folks. Is the Stalker playable now? Does it look like he's playable? I'm playing him. Yeah, he's playable. He's sick. I mean, I could show you his 4, but it only really works in like Steel Path circuits because that's when the real damage comes out. Yeah, I mean, you can. This might be a good situation here. His 4 is his only cool ability. He's basically just Ash. Otherwise, he's Ash, and then he has Marked for Death, which is like a whatchamacallit. It's a... God, what am I trying to say? It's a Helminth ability. So he's kind of basically Ash, but then you replace Ash's Shuriken with the Helminth ability Marked for Death, and then you also have an actual ult. Like, the ult is cool. It's new. It's cool. I like it. It does like slash damage, so it's like guaranteed to just delete everything. Oh my god, I can't believe it. But he's only playable in the new content. Yeah, but that's the whole point. Like, how would you get the parts for Stalker? I think that's a cool loop. I want to pitch a DE, a Warframe, and I want it to be the first Warframe to have an art gun as a ultimate, but I want there to be some gimmick where you can get like 500 charges on it as long as you get enough headshots. Like, that's the whole gimmick, is that like it's basically an Incarnate Warframe, like, but it's like a lich. So you do something in the Zeramin, somebody shows up, it's like a Warframe, you kill, or like some Warframe acolyte thing, I don't know, fuck off, and then you do the you do the whatever, you know, the stabby stab, and then the lich is just like the base. It's the same every time. It's just the Warframe, and then after each, you know, Zata, you know, all that shit. Like you get each part, and then the final one gives you the blueprint, and then the last part, or you know, whatever. Dude, I just think like the whole gimmick would be like, as long as you can land headshots, you can get like 50. You can get 50 shots on this. You can get 85 shots on this. It just like, the longer you wait and just charge up those headshots, the more you're just gonna like have this like absurd. Like I want the art gun to be like the most criminal weapon, like, because they're releasing all these Incarnins and they're all like so fucking broken. Like I want it to be the Latron Incarnin, but it shoots like 8 shots. Like it's a shotgun Latron. It's a Never mind. It's a shotgun Latron. That's probably the best way to say it. Like some weird projectile gimmick, but then it also has like an absurd amount of multi-shot, and then you have all the art gun mods, and now you have the primed rubedo lined. So you're just literally just deleting everything, and you got 100 rounds. Like that's the maximum charge you can get is like 100. But maybe the gimmick is like each headshot only gives you like 2 or 3. So it is like literally in every single one of my weapon reviews, I've had to be like, dude, I hate Incarnins so much because at low levels I never get to charge them. Because a pellet of a shotgun will give you 1 charge, and I kill everything in 1 shot, 1 pellet. Like, oh my god, what am I trying to say? What did I miss? Oh, I didn't miss much. The Stalker would probably be like Umbra. But he's only... Okay, I didn't miss that much anyway. Let's get back into it, folks. I just think, like... I think the whole... I want there to be more Lich gimmicks. Like, it's a really cool idea. And I think you can expand... Like, people are already talking about, like, oh, there's going to be the fucking infested Liches and, you know, whatever you want to call it. And I guess that's the last one, but you know, I think that would be kind of, if they make the infested lich a juggernaut, I'm never gonna be able to kill it. I'm gonna be forced to use one build, like a juggernaut killer, like something like I don't even know. I think Caliban can strip its armor, but I don't know. Sentient lich, yes. Yeah, I think that's what everybody's thinking right now. But I thought the whole gimmick with the sentient weapons is like they don't get an upgraded form. Like the Komarex and the Shedu and the the Bosmu, like all of them are pretty criminal. Like honestly, can I name another sentient weapon? Am I that into Warframe? Let's see. Are they all? Oh, the Cyanex, I guess technically. I'm not sure. But yeah, you get the idea. Like they're all pretty absurd in a lot of ways. Shedu Incarnate. Oh god, nice. I mean, that's S tier. I can't say no, folks. Seriously, I can't say no. They're gonna run out of ideas, folks. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, Duviri was so fucking ambitious, and then for it to be out now and everyone knows how it works, and they're like, all right, we got this. What's next? It's like already like, holy shit. Like Tennokan, what's going on? And do what you have to. Oh my god, I'm working on Tennokan, so I'm gonna have to open it on my PC and just let it rip just all day long. So we'll see. I do think if it's a Saturday, I'm working 9 to 5. Have they teased what they want to do post Duviri, or should we just be waiting for Soulframe next? Dude, I don't know at this point. Yeah, it's like that, dude. We're on the same we're on the same wavelength at this point. Like, where do they go from here? It's the Marvel effect, I guess. But no, I have faith. I'm not like worried. To me, this is them just flexing. Like, Duviri was literally just them building Soulframe in engine so that they could then just use this in Soulframe. Like, come on, folks. Keep up. Keep up. Oh my god. Soulframe is going to be a roguelike, folks. It's going to have some type of random elements like before. It's going to have some story, overarching story, but the you know, it's going to be more like a quest system. Folks, we know how this works. All right. Open your eyes. I'm seeing the future. I'm fucking Nostradamus. All right. It's too easy. We have very, very small leaks, but there definitely is stuff. What weapon should I use to speedrun Wolf of Saturn 6? I don't know. Probably the. Do you have the Kuva Shakur? The Kuva Shakur, I would just recommend to anyone, just because you just guaranteed like one shots of almost anything in that level. I don't know how. I don't even remember what the Wolf of Saturn 6 even is at this point. It's been so long. Oh my god. Those were the days, folks. Were you there live? That's all I can say. Were you there live? We had Surge follow. Shout out Surge. They should do Dark Sector 2. Yeah. I mean, Dark Sector 2... I mean, it's basically here. I think they're beyond that at this point. They should do another Unreal Tournament. They should make an Ultra Kill Arena Survival roguelike. Unreal Tournament is basically Ultra Kill. And so Ultra Kill comes out with this Arena Survival mode. And so guess what? Then you get a game like Killbug, you get a game like Impaler, you get a game like, I guess now also Vampire Hunter would also qualify as that. So, guess what, folks? New format just dropped, alright? Shout out Ultra Kill, new format just dropped. Oh, Dimensional Slaughter, Force Reboot. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Dude, Dimensional Slaughter, the devs like reached out and they were like, dude, we have more levels. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at the game and I definitely did not understand that. And they were like, okay, well played. That's good input. So shout out, I forget what their development team is called, but shout out Dimensional Slaughter. My Warframe is strong. Did that show up? No, it's just the meme. I actually think Unreal Tournament is the perfect franchise to thrive off free-to-play model. Yeah. Just super low latency. That's it. That's the only rule. Give me triple jump, okay? Give me some jump multiplier. Give me like some random roguelike elements where you pick cards between rounds. Something like rounds or friends versus friends. All right, folks. So you know they've got things to work off. This is gonna be too easy, folks. All right, give me multiple jumps. Give me wall jumps. Give me slides. Give me dashes. Really, just copy Ultra Kill because that did it so well. It was too criminal. Everybody knows it. When the Messiah comes, you just have to acknowledge it, folks. When the Vampire Survivors comes out, when the Binding of Isaac or Hades or Dead Cells comes out, or Rogue Legacy comes out, folks, or even like God, dude, Solar in chat, dude, good to see ya. Of course, we're just waffling. We're waffling about, what are we talking about? Unreal Tournament as a free-to-play P2P, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Give me some random elements. Give me some different maps. Give me a couple weapons. Scatter the weapons. Make the weapons random. Give me shit like that. Okay, folks. Build me an engine and then allow me to also put mods on top of that. And then you can create specific servers that have mods with them or something like that. I want it to really be community oriented. Like, this is the whole point, folks. This is how you, and maybe the mods cost money and there's a revenue share system. So folks, it's way too simple. Give me skins. Give me lots of skins. For your weapons. Give me all the Warframe skins. Like, give me the Kuva Ogress skin, although the Kuva Ogress skin is now the rocket launcher skin from Unreal Tournament, so that's reverse psychology right there. Do I have enough? Folks, do you ever have enough? Is that the question for 726? Oh my god, guess what, guys? I'm gonna do something very, very special in a little bit. Just give me a second. Shout out 1K likes. Folks, in a little bit we are gonna be playing our first ad, our first unpaid partnership. So I don't have to put the paid whatever label because they didn't give me any money. But my friend has a I don't know exactly what to call it. It's kind of like a savory ginger sauce, and he has a company, and it's on Amazon, and you can get it. There's a website and everything, and I put together an ad for them. So in a little bit, probably in like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, we'll cut to the ad, and then TikTok will get kind of the inside baseball side of it, because I'm not going to set up different scenes for TikTok, because every time it updates, it just doesn't work anymore. So it's just so annoying, dude. So annoying. All right, folks, here we go. Too easy. Just coming over here. I should probably be invisible, but what can I say, dude? Let's snag this and just be done with it. All right, I think this is the last undercroft, so maybe when we finish this, then we'll do we'll do an ad segment. I'm not eating flavory ginger sauce. Nice, dude. Levi A. Long. Hey, shout out. I think of it more of like, basically I just put soy sauce and that in basically anything, and it just makes it better. But yeah. He's immune to paid partnerships. He's immune to sponsorships. He's like, no ads for me. He's above that shit. I don't even know what to call it at this point. Anyway, let's get going. Oh my god, Venomous Touch, max rank. Alright, let's get out of here. I mean, we're close. We're almost there. We're basically there. Baby food tastes good. What mastery rank are you? Michael, can I see it from here? Boom, legendary 3. I'm at the max. I'm at the max you can be without being without being a founder, so you know, just too easy. Baby food tastes good. Yeah. Guess what? We feed my grandma baby food, and you know, she thinks it's pretty nice. Shout out KJ. All right, let's come over here. Garbage. I think all those are garbage. Ooh, nice. Royal Wrath. I'll take it. Let's come over here. Let's pop up here.
If only he had known how many others.
Oh, it's just a race. Oh, yes, dude.
The mark of true nobility is an affinity for horses.
I will say Kythe races kind of have been my favorite lately. Oh, I'm going to die. I skipped it. I skipped it. Oh, I'm going to fuck it up. Oh, my God. Folks, I botched it on live TV. You saw it. That was live. You can't take it back. Oh, we had Edsion. Am I saying that right? Edsion Williams shared the live. So shout out Edsion. Let's come over here. Is the Duviri worth doing after the campaign besides for arcanes and stuff? I don't know. Well, it's mainly just the incarnans at this point. But you can get like... You can get a Forma once a week. You can get, I think, like an Orokin Catalyst once a week if you just have enough Pathos clamps. So that's kind of an end game. It's just like you're going to get kind of... wait, where am I going? Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. You can get like Forma and, you know, some basic shit. It's not too bad. Dude, am I actually going the right way? So, you know, I'm just really, really confused. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. This is the weirdest race I've ever done. I feel like I've done this before, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, dude.
I'll see. She never
Okay. All right, we're almost done here, folks.
It was me that gave her that
Oh my God. Anyway.
It's I who deserves the stage, not that ungrateful harpy. Me.
Oh, I guess we have to go over here. Okay, we're gonna have to do this 4 times, so just get comfortable, folks. I do like the dragon fight, but it is just, I've done it so many times at this point that I'm just like, whatever, dude. Just get it done. Just be done with it. Come on, man. Just come on. Come on, Jay. So here we go. Let's see if I can do a pro strat. I'm going right towards his head, so it's gonna be a big problem, and he's gonna definitely just light me on fire. So I'm gonna kind of skite him. I'm gonna skirt him. I'm gonna come over here. I also want to say we had KJ share the live, so shout out KJ. Let's come over here. Snag this. Am I too far? Yes, too far. There you go. Okay, here we go. Too easy. I mean, at this point, it is a little bit of a spectacle, but this is why I do it solo, because I can just, I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about crashes or just get it done. Just do it. Seriously, way too easy. I can just kind of skip all the cutscenes and be done with it in like, what are we at, 18 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes is like slow for me, honestly. Let's come over here. Let's snag these guys, and then I guess we just, yep, there it is. I mean, I love the whole, I just love the landscape. It just looks so good. I have a friend who plays this game a lot, and he always says it's good to have one main for all stuff. Yeah, I would say so. I definitely think it's like, there are specific types of Warframe abilities that I use in specific missions. Like, a lot of the time what I'm going to be using is like, if it's a defense or any kind of mobile defense, I'm going to be favoring like a crowd control ability, like something like Coil Horizon or Vauban's Vortex or Zephyr's Tornadoes. And it's really just going to kind of lock down a point and make defending that point a lot simpler. It also works pretty well in like Interception, but I think Interception is the worst, and it's really the one where I just say like, fuck it, just go Slova. Just go Slova. I don't always just say fuck it and do that, but interceptions, especially like the Archon Hunt interceptions, can go bad so fast. So fast. Wolf Sledge probably won't ever go back to the price it used to be now that almost everyone has a set now. Is Vauban really good like that though? I've heard a lot of people say that. You need max range. Yeah, you need like, you literally need 280% range, and that goes for Zephyr too. Because like with both of those crowd control abilities, you have to favor them 100%. Like you can't just like build around it. Like you try to get to 100% strength, power strength, and you can use growing power to do that if you want. But yeah, like you need that max range if you really want to use those abilities effectively. Like the only one that I would say 90% range is okay for is like Ensnare, because Ensnare is more of like a targeted ability where you see a group of enemies and you kind of you just lock down a large group of enemies and just pull them towards each other, and that it also works pretty well, folks. Okay, like, so there's a lot of crowd control abilities that are really, really useful for like you know, preventing enemies from doing anything. Like not just preventing enemies from shooting you like Limbo or Frost, but literally just sleeping them or vortexing them or ensnaring them. Like all of these basic crowd control abilities function both as a grouping ability and as a sleep ability, and that's kind of the whole point. And like even Breach Surge is gonna sleep them first and then radiation them later, so it's like a double dose of CC. So it's really, really just way too simple. I want to say the chat is blowing up right now. Shout out Michael. Would that be Macias for following? I use Oberon Prime a lot. Yes, Oberon Prime is a great choice because radiation doesn't give a fuck about like Overguard, or at least I think. Like I think even an Eximus is gonna, you know, shoot its friend if they're getting radiation proc. Like I think that's pretty basic. But yeah, folks, we're going right back into it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, folks, if you've been around long enough, you know one thing, which is that I love Zephyr and I love Vauban because they are just dominant in terms of like that duration based crowd control. Because like Zephyr is a weird one, but the whole point of Zephyr is like the tornadoes aren't necessarily going to pull enemies in, but they're going to lock them down. And so the function of pulling enemies in goes to Air Burst, which is Zephyr's 2. And so Zephyr literally has double CC. This is a perfect opportunity to show off Korra. And I just want to say, so Korra is an Ensnare. Obviously, Ensnare is her ability. I only have 90% range. So my Ensnare is only at 19 meters. But you're going to see that I'm still going to use it pretty effectively. Holy fucking shit. They're going to give me Tenet Arca Plasmor. Probably, maybe in the top 10, not quite sure. Just the king of the infinite body punch through. They're also going to give me Quasis. I'm going to take Quasis instantly. And then I'm also going to snag probably Tenet Detron, because I think that's just going to have absurd... If we have to fight the Jackal, we'll be able to nuke him in one shot. Venomous Touch, easy choice. Easy choice. Incarnate 10. Oh my god, KJ. Oh, you're killing me, dude. This is what I'll say. Like, the Incarnans won't even crack the top 10. Not a single Incarnan will crack the top 10. Because the fact that I have to get headshots when I run out of ammo pisses me off. And rightfully so, because the Incarnan modes are actually super criminal. Like, really, really broken. Like, so OP. Like, I don't do the whole endurance shit, but like, if you're just doing normal steel path, like if you're just doing dailies, or if you're just doing like maybe an hour at most in like a conjunction survival, like if you can survive 50 minutes in a conjunction survival, holy shit, dude, that's pro gamer levels. Because I'm gonna fucking fail the mission. I'm gonna get to 0% life support at like the 25-minute mark if I'm lucky. Like, dude, fuck off. That's why I do conjunction survival solo, because I just know it's going to kick my ass, and I'm going to be like, okay, let's get out of here at 25 minutes so I don't have to do any more of this shit. Because like, I would rather do 25 minutes multiple times and just be able to like chill out than like do 50 or 100 minutes at a time.
Bombastine was never satisfied.
What is my melee on Quasis? Yeah, I think I can use Quasis, yeah. Because Quasis, I either have viral or nothing. I want to say Banana Man says, "Hey Amar, how you doing?" And I'm chilling. This is my, I guess, second week having these same days off, so it's like, stay tuned for the Wednesday episodes. All right, folks, stay tuned. I will say we have 2 more weeks left of Horde Survival roguelikes, and I can tell you, my audience is fucking done with Horde Survival roguelikes. They do not want to see another Vampire Survivors clone for their entire life. So they got 2 weeks left, and then we're going to be dropping Vampire Hunters and Arcadegeddon. And then after that, we're going to be into the isometric roguelike. So we're going to be talking about melee isometrics first. We've got some classics, like we got Dreamscaper. I love Dreamscaper. We got Dreamscaper, we got Loot River, we got what would be another example? Whew. Trying to think right now, folks. There's definitely a couple of them. So yeah, and then you're going to end the list with I think I might do a Synthetic 2 re-review, or I guess I should say the re-review of Synthetic 2. But folks, I mean, it's just too easy. I want to say Michael shared the live again. They should make Stynex have more overguard because infinite is not enough. Wait, Stynex has infinite overguard? Wait, what? What's happening? Are you talking about Kullervo or what's going on? Dude, 6 dropping some likes. Shout out. Ooh. Gamer, are you gamering? Nice. Justin, absolutely I'm gamering. It's gamer hours. I'm not even looking at the game, but I'm just moving around. Speaking of Synax, you can't get them anymore, right? At least currently. You need to unlock Call, so you need to do the new war to get Stynex. Because you have to go to Call's camp, and then you have to do like at least 2 weeks of Call, I think. Maybe 3 weeks of Call, and then once you've done 3 weeks of that, you should have enough. But yeah, like Archon hunts, all that shit is locked behind New War, which is like kind of rightfully so, because like Archon shards are basically like I made a whole video about it. Archon shards are literally just Warframe ribbons. Like, they just allow you to make your mods, like make your build so fucking weird. Like, you can save arcane slots, you can save mod slots with it. It's really just too easy. When I try to get my operator amp, I can't go to the quills to get it. Are you missing like a quest? I don't know. I think for the most part, you'd probably just have to look at your quest. I don't know where else you would look, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. That sounds funky, dude, and I don't stand for it, but also I don't really know what to do either. So there you go. I'm just running around with the Tenet Archiplasmor, like literally just brainlessly popping skulls. Too easy. I might get some water in a little bit. I do also want to say I'm going to be playing more of the Arcadegeddon I think it looks pretty awesome. It has like a whole multiplayer function, so I think it might be fun to actually play on like a public, like just with randos. But you know, I think it's pretty sick. I think if there is like a solo queue, then that's what I'm gonna do, just because it makes the game harder, and that's the whole point. I'm guessing that the starter level was supposed to be easy, but whatever, dude. It's pretty sick. I was cutting it way too close though, doing that shit. When I Google it, I should be able to walk through the door on Earth. Do you just go into your operator? Yeah, it should open up when you go into your operator.
You walk the blade's edge.
I think that's probably the only thing, but yeah, I think you did that. Yeah, I don't know what to say then. Because that's like with, I tried to, but it's like a barrier. Yeah, I mean, it's like, fuck, dude. You could go to, I don't know. I think you can also build at Little Duck, but that forces you to do Little Duck, which is kind of annoying. So, yeah, that's kind of, you're kind of in a hard situation, dude. I'm going to be honest right now. I would Google it, but I'm not sure. Do you have to, like, see a Eidolon or something? I don't know. Maybe that would be a guess. Like, maybe you have to go out and spot an Eidolon or kill one of the Vomvolus or something. I don't know. Like, because for me, it's like I just went into my operator and then I was done. Yeah, rerun the mission. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Well, I will say that is just an L right away. Oh, did we just go into another Duviri? Oh, yeah, we got to run the ad, dude. We'll run the ad a little bit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think we're almost... Yeah, we'll just run it after this. So, yeah, TikTok, you're going to see the inside baseball of it, so just give me a second. We got 7 seconds left. But I tried to do it as simple as I could, so let's just get into it. Alright, almost out of here. Alright, now I think we can just stand here for a second. Alright, folks. Here we go. Let's try this.
With sweet words, he
Alright, here we go. First thing. This video
Right
is
here
sponsored
in
by
Kirkland,
Uncle Drew's
Washington.
Sauces.
Whether it's
a
a fam-
family-owned business
This
started
video
right
is
here
sponsored
in
by
Kirkland,
Uncle Drew's
Washington.
Sauces.
Whether
A
it's a family
family-owned
barbecue
business
in the
started
summer
right here
sun
in Kirkland,
or a warm
Washington.
stew on a
Whether
cold
it's a
winter's
family
night,
barbecue-
Uncle Drew's signature ginger sauce is the perfect addition to any meal. With the original, spicy, and low-sodium flavors, Uncle Drew's ginger sauce is an easy boost to any weeknight meal or even a high-effort date night. And not just that, all the signature sauces are also low-calorie, low-sugar, fat-free, and cholesterol-free. Uncle Drew's is great as a marinade for any of your favorite proteins, as a dipping sauce for almost anything you can think of, or even as a salad dressing that's way more exciting than those boring vinaigrettes. Find out more at UncleDrewsSauces.com, or you can also get all their products on Amazon. Once again, that's UncleDrewsSauces.com for more information. Uncle Drew's makes sure every bite is sauced to perfection. That was the first attempt at that. Yeah, so that's what I'll do in the future. I think I will just have the end screen up for the TikTok audience, and you guys will just get the audio, because I got to figure that out, how to run that on TikTok, because that's going to be super annoying. I'll have to probably make a separate channel. No, YouTube doesn't hear me talking. It's only TikTok that hears me talking. And right now TikTok is, I'm still figuring it out. Because a bunch of shit on TikTok just doesn't work on Stream Deck. So it's just super annoying. So I just try to avoid it at all costs. So what I have to do is go into TikTok, make a separate scene, and then literally just switch to the scene in TikTok at the same time that I switch to the scene in YouTube. And so, you know, that was a test. So I want to say shout out to the TikTok audience. I think what I can do also is mute the what am I trying to say? The output on the YouTube, because I do have Streamlabs outputting the audio. So all I have to do is just mute that video, and then you know, I won't hear it or know that it's working, but I'll know that it's working because the audio is, the levels are changing. So yeah, we can do that too. But you know, I think it's mostly just like you're looking for the easiest way, and you're looking for the simplest way. But I do think that I think the whole, like, it would be better to have a separate scene for that specific ad, because I don't want to be in a situation where I say some bullshit while the ad is playing. Like, I don't want any audio coming through on the ad. So that's kind of the vibe of just like cutting out the audio and making a whole separate scene, because then you don't have to worry about you talking over it or anything like that. All right, what are you guys saying? What are you guys chatting about right now? Chat's chatting. Hydron or ESO for leveling weapons. I love ESO. So my strat for ESO is doing a max strength Rhino. Because if you do a max strength Rhino, it means that all of your teammates are going to get like an over 200% damage buff. And so they're basically just going to nuke everything for you. And so you're going to almost level up in one zone. That's, oh, another fucking race. I swear to God. Look at this, dude. I love it.
Want to be the patron of champions.
I think TikTok still works. So yeah, I'll probably just have to manually cut over on TikTok, but you know, it's whatever, folks. It's a cut over whatever moment. Let's come over here. Should I get a decree in the middle of a race? I don't think so. I haven't been smart lately. Yeah, but if you go to Helene on Saturn, then you can also get a bunch of Orokin cells, which does also come in clutch. So I want to say shout out to Archonway for troubleshooting this with me, because this is a first attempt, and I do think I will make an ad tab or an ad scene, and it'll just make my life a little bit simpler. So just stay tuned, folks. That'll be next Wednesday. But yeah, I think it's just so easy for me to cut back and forth on Streamlabs, so it's going to be annoying for me to do all that shit on TikTok because it just doesn't sync up properly. Alright, Smoldering Strike. I'll take that. And another Venomous Touch. Nice. Okay, sweet. Let's come over here. Too easy.
Set his heart on the throne.
Bam.
Was he not as good a king as Thrax?
Whoever controls
all right, here we go. Let's do it.
All of Duviri by the roots. I won't let its reputation stand in the way of claiming.
What is it? Oh, I knew it. It is the Jackal. Let's see if we can one-shot him. Yep, that's one mag. I guess it's not a one-shot; it's a one mag. That's generally what I qualify it as, maybe. All right, let's get into it, folks. Seriously, too easy. Boom. So I think this is enough to get the Furax and Karnan. So we could take a break and look at the Furax and Karnan, because I am kind of excited about it. But yeah, this is the gameplay. You ever play Conclave? Fuck no, dude. I have no desire to do any type of Conclave. No, absolutely not. What I do have a desire to do is play fucking Arcadegeddon. I'm going to play more of that game. It seems like it's going to be pretty cool. It seems like it might be a new Warframe for me, like this multiplayer, random, mission-based game. Like, I think it looks pretty sick. It has roguelite in the title, so that's the vibe I'm looking for. And it also has this secret that I'm going to keep to myself for now, but it's pretty savage. So let's come over here. Alright, too easy. Boom. Alright, nice. And then we just come over here. He's going to spawn over there one more time. I don't even know how many more missions we have left, but it's going to be too easy. You ever play ESO? Dude, yeah. Well, Elder Scrolls Online or Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Because I do ESO, Elite Sanctuary Onslaught all the time, but I know that my little brother played Elder Scrolls Online, but you know, I haven't touched it. It seems pretty cool. It does seem like kind of a just like Skyrim as an MMO. Like it does have a lot of abilities, it seems like, but not like to the fucking, yeah, it doesn't seem like it has WoW levels of ability. Like it seems like it is a little restrictive in terms of how many spells and shit you can cast at once, which I do appreciate. And so I think it's kind of a cool idea, but you know, I don't know what the process is like for like getting all the expansions. Like I don't know, I guess it's good that it has a lot of expansions because it means that it's doing well. So that's really the main thing, is I want to see it keep getting updated because it means that, oh, if I want to give it a try. Steel Path ESO, now that's awesome. I like that idea. Sergio Ontiveros, I hope I said that right. Yeah, that would be sick. I think there should be Steel Path variants of everything. Oh, double the Royal Wrath, now that is criminal. Insanely criminal. Okay, let's come over here. I gotta go, but glad I found your live. Yeah, dude, shout out. Yeah, you gotta stay tuned once a week. That's all I can do right now, but situations may change, my friend. We will find out. It's just gonna be too easy, like seriously too easy. Alright, here we go. Oh, these dudes are always the weirdest. It's just a strange mission. Don't like it. Whatever.
She never sings again.
All right, so let's get out of here.
Gave her that voice. It's I who deserves the stage, not that.
Okay, come over here. I don't think there's a thing over here. I think I have to come onto this side. Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so let's see. We're at 8 o'clock. We can show off Furax and Karnan and do the first upgrade, but I think that's probably all I'm gonna do. I don't think I can fully max out the Furax and Karnan right now. I think I do want to do more Duviri after this. So let's do this. Is he gonna burn me? Yeah, he is. Oh, one more time. Too easy. Oh, I'm fine. Nice. Okay, just stay close. We're gonna be fine.
Use the Orpheus and find a way to force it back to its lair.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I just want to see the Furax and Karnan. What sucks is that the last upgrade is the only upgrade that actually matters, so that is kind of an L moment, but whatever. Okay, here we go.
Now, use the beast.
This is speed mode right now. That's all I'm thinking. Come over here. Come over here. I'm going to snag this one as well. And then guess what, folks? We're in the final fight at 20 minutes again. Fuck off. Okay, whatever. Alright. I do need to get some water also, and then we're just going to get right into it. So I might just let this cinematic play while I get some water. All right, here we go.
Little shelter. Stay mobile.
All right, too easy. Next one. Next one, please.
Put you up to this.
All right, here we go. I mean, yeah, folks, this is a little bit of what Duviri kind of is just, it does end up getting repetitive, but that's kind of the whole point. I will say we ended up with a pretty solid stack getting these instant red crits. I am not even using the Quasis heavy attack, which is like its signature ability. But as you can see, not landing a single shot from a distance, but there you go. Now we're hitting a little bit better. Okay, here we go. So yeah, folks, we got some exciting stuff happening. I do intend on kind of making a post about that as well. I think that would be kind of nice. Let's just do this. All right, here we go. Click this guy. There you go. Too easy. All right. Oh yeah, and then we're basically done from here. So this should be 20 Pathos clamps. Here's the thing, folks. This is my last week of Incarnins. The last 2 weapons that I'm going to be getting are the Gamma Core Incarnin and the Angstrom Incarnin. Because those are the new weapons that got added in week 2, so that's coming. Actually, well, it's going to be coming faster than you think. Obviously phrasing and all, but whatever. Come on, let's do this. Snag this. Too easy. Done. Mission is over. I've been very active in streams lately. I would love to stay, but I have football. Dude. No problem, your mom. I mean, dude, you got a life. You got shit to do. Everybody's got shit to do. No worries. I love this game still exists. Damn, Mike. Bread dropping some likes. Shout out. All right, let's come over here. All right, here we go. Let's do this. What are we doing? I guess we're checking out what, Furax Incarnin. We should have enough now. Let's check it out. Pathos clamps. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, 25. All right. Super easy. So then let's just swap over to the Furax Incarnin and get it done. All right, here we go. So yeah, it's from now on, honestly, like a lot of the Incarnin melee weapons are kind of boring, but ooh, I do actually kind of want to rank up the Furax Incarnin all the way and actually get it tested, because I might just cut this stream a little bit short. I might do a little bit shorter stream. So, you know, we'll find out, folks. Let's just get it done. Let's find out how good this weapon will actually be. Obviously, it is a fist weapon. I think it does get +1 range built in. Oh, shout out the dumb gum. I love that.
Here's where it gets interesting.
All right, here we go. Upgrade. Too easy. Let's see. Heavy slam. Gain heavy slam efficiency and leave behind heat damage fields after heavy slams. Okay, let's see how good that actually is. Solo mission. Okay, what do we get? 100% combo chance when it's active. Bonus attack speed per enemy within 6 meters stacks up to 5 times. I don't think I really need that. I think I would rather honestly take this. Yeah.
Feeling creative?
All right, let's find it out. Let's test it. I guess we just leave and then get going. All right, here we go. I mean, folks, this is the gameplay. Like, this is basically what I'm doing on a weekly basis at this point. It's just, you know, only using Wisp Prime, only using the new Incarnin weapons, ranking up all this shit, doing it the classic way. Of course, this is just a Cassini capture, so it's going to be too easy. Let's just do it. All right, here we go. Furax Incarnin. Let's find out. Let's find out just how good it is.
These foes deserve your respect.
So what are we using? Seismic Palm? Yeah. Okay.
With your victory.
So I will say, I think the whole point with Seismic Palm is that you're going to have some like longer ranged attacks. Like those waves are going to have a... I don't know if it is a longer range, but I mean, it looks like it, folks. So you're really just favoring the standing combo, and it's going to do okay. But I am worried about actually getting to max combo. All things considered. There you go. Well, not max combo, but I am dead. Who the fuck is viraling me? Who's viraling me? Okay, I want to see how this works. How much damage does that do? Dog shit? Literally 0 damage? Worthless? Okay, good to know. So just don't use that. Wait, why am I so fast? Oh, because I'm using the... Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Off-brand Baruch. Dude, yes. You nailed it, dude. But, I mean, but that's just like a fist stance. So it's like the fact that the stance just has Baruch waves built in is pretty sick. But yeah, I mean, I do love I do love the fists, honestly, and I feel like this guy is now pretty fucking strong, and I love the vibes. Is it gonna get slash damage? I don't know, but it looks sick. I will say the last augment is pretty good. What is this? What is this, stalker or something? What are you, a stalker or something? Oh, and you're gonna huge wave off of that. Okay, cool. So you're getting a big wave off of that. I love that. What's happening? Why is the... Oh my god. This fucking game sometimes. Is it gonna spawn? Oh my god. Anyway, back to the gameplay like I was trying to do. Let's do it. Up and at 'em, folks. That's what I always say. Is this like a Grustag 3 or something? What happened? Where's all the enemies? Did they just vanish? Look at this. This is by far the weirdest mission I've ever done. Just way too strange. Why do I have built-in 2x combo now? What's going on? See, now I'm just even more confused. I don't even know what's going on, folks. Let's get out of here. Whatever.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
We'll see how fast we can do this. We'll find out if the next one is like, you know, activate the Incarnate 6 times. I'm not doing it. We're going to do a couple more Duviri runs and then we're out of here. Let's just see, folks. It's going to be too easy. Just seriously. Come over here. Alright. I guess we find out what the upgrades are. I mean, the combo count chance is like whatever. Honestly, now that the heavy slam is like garbage, I'm just like, dude, whatever. I don't want to use it. Seriously, like, but I mean, I guess you get a nice heavy attack, but it is just going to be a punch. So it's like you're not really going to use it a lot, but I guess it does make things a little bit easier to like get the Incarnate active, but I think the whole enemies within 6 meters thing, I don't know how easy it works. I guess we'll have to find out. It might be worth testing, actually. That might be something that is worth looking into. So let's just actually take this for now and see what it looks like. And we'll see just how fast it gets just being near enemies. Because if the slam doesn't really do shit, then there's no real purpose to using it. Combo timer pauses. I guess I'm just taking range. And then, yeah, here we go. 40% chance of bleed on impact status. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So let's come over here.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh, I didn't even check what the upgrade is. That's okay. We can check it over here. I think I know what it's going to be. All right. Dude, Wolf in the chat. Shout out, Wolf. Let's come over here. Let's see what the upgrade is. Yeah, activate the Incarnate 6 times. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. Let's do another Duviri run. We'll probably do like... I guess we have time for one more Duviri run. All right. Last one. Here we go. So yeah, like we can talk a little bit. We can do one more talk about it. Bubonico Incarnate should nuke the whole map, dude. That was like, I was watching this dude play the Elden Ring Convergence mod, and they made this the simplest choice you could possibly do, and they gave you Placidusax's nuke, like the giant lightning bolt that deletes everything for like 5,000 damage or something. It's so nice. This is a weird spread, actually. I'm gonna take Mesa. I see Kuva Zar, oh my god, and I see Kuva Nukor as well. This is just so stupid. Paracesis is also a good choice. Let's just go. God, what a weird run. Fearsome Bonanza, I might as well take that, actually. Is there a chance for older Incarnates to come back? Yeah, they come back around on a rotation.
Envious of what? Anything. Wherever his gaze fell, it seemed other people
So here's the thing. Check in.
I am better than any of them.
Check in every
Small,
Sunday
jealous others have conspired
and
to
see what the
inflict this on
Incarnates
me.
are. At least check.
You.
Because you got to get all of them. That's the whole point. Like, why not just get all of them? I haven't played Warframe since 2019. What am I looking at? This is the new game mode. This is Duviri. And it's literally just Soulframe. So if you've heard anything about Soulframe, Duviri is the test case for Soulframe. It's really awesome. I love it. It's just too sick. Alright, here we go. So right now you're seeing me running with the Argo and Vel, which has some very interesting forward momentum that I really love. So let's just check it out. This is the new weapon released with Echoes of Duviri. There's also these new things called Incarnate adapters that are going to take old weapons and make them new again by giving them an alternate fire that you charge with headshots. So you essentially need like 40 headshots, and then you'll charge 40 shots in your mag, and then you just dump the mag, and it's like this, like for example the Latron. You remember how boring the Latron is? The alt fire is now a bouncing AoE with just an absurd amount, just obscene amounts of damage, and insane crit stats as well. It's just so dumb. I want to say we also had Barry follow, so shout out Barry. Let's come up here, fly like a, you know, like a flying horse, I guess. But let's keep moving. Nice. I love when it's 500 meters away. That's what I love. Yay. Dropping some likes. Shout out. Let's come over here. Let's do this. Let's come up this way. All right. I mean, it's just too easy, folks. There we go. 1, 2.
Get it running again.
Boom.
Give me a taste of his power.
And then we do these guys. And then boom. Too easy. Okay, nice. Done. Wormling's Aid, I'm going to take that one. Alright, here we go. Nice. Entered the Undercroft. Sweet. Okay, here we go.
How can this performance?
Don't worry, folks. We're going to be done faster than you think. And that's more for my sake than for your sake, but don't worry. I mean, I love it. I think Duviri is a win. Like, the whole lone story game mode is actually, like, really, really fun. And it's quick, and it's kind of like a bite-sized random arcade mode. Really, really fun. Like, I'm excited to get into that kind of with Arcadegeddon. I've mentioned it a couple times, but I think like embracing the format and really going all in with it is really an awesome idea, and like taking the, you know, procedural generation to the max, and the random gear to the max, and you're like, you know which weapons you love and you know which weapons you hate, and like I think it just works so well. It's really seamless. But I also think like I don't necessarily want to play with other people. If I can play solo, I will. That's kind of the vibe. Because I don't know if it's balanced where you have to have other people. Because if they can balance it where it's like either one other person or no other people, then that's what I'm going to do. Because it's just going to make things simpler for me. Like, truly, that's how I play every single game. If I can play it solo, I will just play it solo. Unless, like, people I know are playing it. But I do like that it was only like $20. Like, it was pretty cheap. It might have even been like $15, but I do think it was closer to $20. But yeah, I think it's a great deal. I think it's awesome. I think it works pretty well so far, at least from what I've seen. Boop. And it is like very much like Warframe. Like, you have like capture the point, you have like survive a horde, you have a bunch of classic game modes that you know so well, and it's just too easy. What is you guys saying? I don't know why, but whenever I think of Ballas, I wonder if all the Orokin were like that. All the Orokin. Well, I mean, like, isn't that the whole point of them? Is that they're, like, arrogant and, like, they think of themselves as, like, gods. And so, like, they just are, like, general assholes. Like, the whole story of, like, the Blue Kuva or whatever. I mean, I love the vibe, but it is just, like, a classic vibe that you're used to by now. So let's just come over here. Too easy. I meant power base. Oh, power base. Oh, you mean like those abilities? What abilities did he have? I thought he was pretty unique. Shout out Bread for following. Was I using shield gating? I guess these guys are just so low level that it didn't even matter. So let's just get it done. I mean, we're pretty much done with it. Yeah, let's just get it going. Why was Ballas trying to eat the sun? Because he was trying to go to Tau, right? He was trying to go to Tau so he could, you know, start the new world or whatever. Is that right? But then the wall appeared, I think, and then the Lotus lost her hand, and then that's how you get your powers in Duviri. And that when I realized that, I was like, yo, shout out. But that is spoilers, but whatever. It's been long enough. That's the lore. Guys, you know the lore. It's funny how he switched up after he gave us the paracesis. Yeah, well, I do like the Ballas arc. Like, the Ballas arc was like so long and it took forever, but it was really awesome. Like, it's a cool story. Like, and then the new war to conclude it. I do think it was pretty satisfying, like the whole Operator Lotus Ballas arc. Like, I think it's really awesome. And then they can kind of move on and introduce like this idea of the Drifter. I think it's pretty sick. And then the wall comes back into play. The man in the wall and the wall. And then the thing beyond the wall is Duviri. I guess. I think. Is that how the lore works? That was the Lotus's hand. Yeah. Don't you remember? Well, if you did the end of the new war, she like her hand gets pulled beyond the wall, or it gets pulled into the wall, because the wall is just like an idea, right? Or it's, you know, it's like a cosmic thing, and then beyond the wall is what I think this place, Duviri. At least I think that's how the lore works. And then for some reason the Drifter is in Duviri. Oh my god, a Kai. Oh, I guess you're guaranteed to get a K3, so we're gonna get it every time. Honestly, I like the Warframe story because it's so strange. Here's what I'm saying, folks. There's only one Warframe lore that I will ever stand by and love truly, and that is go to the Necrolisk in Deimos, go talk to Lloyd, and then go to the big like glowy area, and there's like a bunch of Orokin words, and you can like read these like small story snippets about from Albert Intradi, who was like the first person to discover the void. And it's like the way that they write it is like so, it's exactly what I've been trying to write my whole life. Like this weird, like it's like a man like processing something that he should not be able to understand. Like this idea of like man like touching God, like in the most like basic fucking caveman unga bunga sense. It's pretty sick. I never played the game ever. It's too late. Honestly, I feel that Galaxy MDH. Fuck off. I missed this. Galaxy MDH. It is inevitable. It's not for everyone, folks. And that's the thing. It does take a long time. It's a long... Like, the idea of beating this game is like, don't even think about it that way. Don't even think about it that way. That's the wrong way to go about it. Garbage. Get a bunch of shit that you love and stick with that. I'll take that. Do this outburst. Never too late. Only thing you can really miss out on is cool cosmetics. Yeah, I feel that. It's never too late. Yeah, I feel it. Shout out the community. Let's come over here. Snag this. What is this? Enter the Undercroft. Nice. Nice. Okay. I mean, like, Duviri is just mwah. I love it. So we're close. We're almost... I need to do one more mission for the bow and Karnan, and then we're good. Oh, okay. I've never played, so I didn't know. Well, yeah, I think you should take it slow. That's the big thing, is like, start off slow, take your time, do the star chart, do the quests, like, get a couple decent weapons for your mastery rank. Like, you know, we can do a little research, talk about mastery one more time. I love talking about mastery, dude. I love it. It's too easy. Because it's like, the mastery system is a really good way to understand, like, what type of gear you should be getting when. Like, the Fulman is a great example. You're going to get access to the Fulman at, like, Mastery Rank 8, I think. And the Fulman is a new game mode within the old star chart. So with the Fulman you get from the Ropalalis, which is, like, the Wisp quest. and also it has like certain lore implications for like the Lotus, so you have to do certain quests, I think. So there's also like the Accelitra at Master Rank 8, which is like from Disruption, which is like this more difficult like boss, like high DPS game mode where you need to have really good weapons to be able to play it. So I think it's a really interesting way of being like, at Master Rank 4 you have access to some pretty decent weapons that can kind of carry you through the game, and like the Heck is pretty good. I do love the Heck. I think you unlock the Ropalalis after the sacrifice. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you need to have a lot of the quests completed, because you need to have Operator unlocked, you need to have an amp, you need to be able to use that amp. So it's like you almost also need to have, you know, you almost need to have the quills unlocked, and you need to have already gotten an amp that's pretty decent. And then from then on, then you're good. Now you can talk about doing the Ropalaw list, or, you know, but that's why I say the Accelitra is a pretty good choice, because all you need to do is unlock the 3 tiers of disruption, and then have decent enough weapons that you can out DPS the fucking dudes. And so it's like, with those dudes, it's really nice to have the Zenuric operator tree, because it means you have access to the slow ability, so you can slow them down. And I think that works, I'm not sure. Yeah, the gameplay definitely intrigued me. Think I'm gonna start. Take it slow, like you said. Yeah, Galaxy. I think the thing is, it is a very, like, this is what I talk about with a lot of the games that I review, is like, a lot of them can be very intimidating when you first start, because there's a lot of mechanics, like there's years and years worth of mechanics. And so you really need to be patient about taking your time, understanding it slowly. So like, I have a couple videos about where to get the starter mods, and the starter mods are going to give you a good idea about what is the basic low-level gameplay that you're going to be doing, so that you can survive and have decent gear and pretty much be okay. So there's a lot of shit like that. It's pretty good. Is the Paracesis, I think... Wait, what melee is that? Oh, yeah, this is the Paracesis, but it has the Tempo Royale. So the reason I use Tempo Royale is because the forward combo has a lot of double fast hits and double hits. So you're going to get a lot more opportunities to proc a slash proc, because the issue with the heavy blade stances is that they have guaranteed impact procs on the standing combo. So you're more likely to get impact and less likely to get slash. So it kind of sucks. So you're favoring the forward combo to kind of maximize the number of hits versus the damage of each hit. That's kind of how I think about it. Accelitra with 100 munitions is pretty good, yeah. What I've said is the Accelitra with 100 munitions can carry me in Conjunction Survival Steel Path solo for about 25 to 50 minutes, because it is what I would qualify as like a true meta weapon, and that means I can even use whatever Warframe I want. I can literally survive no problem. I'm literally reciting the script word for word right now. Dude, we got Bert in chat. Shout out. Bert says, what's going on? Bert, I'm doing good. I'm going to finish this Duviri round. I'm going to do one more Duviri, and then I'm going to play some Arcadegeddon. I think that's going to be a new fun game for me. Fun guy. Alright, let's do this. Too easy. Let's just get right into it. Alright, here we go. We got 36 seconds. And then after this, I don't know, this might be the last mission. I never remember. I think he's doing some Duviri runs. Yep, you got it. Duviri runs. I'm trying to get Pathos clamps. The Pathos clamp grind like really never ends. And the thing is, like, the Steel Path Duviri ends up taking me so fucking long because I end up actually dying a lot. It really sucks. It's so annoying. And I don't know how to do the final boss fight. It's really weird, so I fucking hate it. It's so dumb. Anyway, let's get out of here. We're almost done here. We're at 8:21. We're kind of on track. Yeah, it's 15 minutes. We should be done here in a little bit. So, I mean, shout out the stream. We did the first test of running an ad. It went okay. I do have some notes that I'm going to install for the next round. And I think I am going to try and figure out a way that the audio from the other shit doesn't come through. Like, I think I'm definitely going to turn off the you know, the output, because it's right now the ad is also playing on my speakers, but I think I'm just going to turn it off on my speakers for both of them, and they're both going to be silent, and then I can just play them at the same time.
She can't keep it all for herself.
All right, here we go. Wait, is this really it? You're just killing enemies? This is the last one? I mean, just too easy. What's the story behind Nihil? So I think Nihil is like the glassmaker, so he's like a judge that's responsible for like glassing a bunch of people that were like innocent. But essentially he's just connected to Nora Knight because I guess he tried to glass her or something. I don't know. It was like a Nightwave mission. I don't really remember it at this point. But he's kind of cool. He's an Orokin as well. You know, he uses the Vitrica, which is like a glass weapon. Pretty sick. I love it. How do you get better at Steel Path? I think a lot of Steel Path is like having some kind of exponential damage ability. Like, I think Hunter Munition works really well for that just in general, and like you don't really have to think too much about it. Like for me, it's kind of just the viral Hunter Munitions, or maybe like viral plus fire if you're using like a shotgun. But yeah, most of the time it's a pretty basic build. I would say it is pretty reliant on your primary, and it's also reliant on you using ammo mutation, because a lot of the strongest primaries are going to require you to use ammo mutation to actually use them properly. Yeah, Revenant. Yeah. And that's the other factor, is that there's going to be a lot of Warframes that are going to be really, really strong, and they're going to be really, really good at giving you that exponential damage. That's what you're looking for, is like you want your damage to just ramp up insanely fast, because that means that you can survive longer and longer and still have that damage scale up. Like, you don't want it to be like a linear growth rate. You want it to be like zoom, where all of a sudden they're just dead. And that's kind of the whole vibe. If you can't hit that level, then like I would say the other thing is that if you want, I think it's really valuable to check out my my meta primaries tier list, and be like, hey, if you get a Riven for any of those weapons, that weapon is now your main weapon, your main primary, and you're gonna favor that weapon pretty much over everything else, unless it's like a really, really weird one it's not gonna work in certain situations. Like the Phantasma is not gonna work as a boss killer, okay? Or Zaku because of his second ability. Yes, absolutely. See, you guys are getting it. There's really only two ways to get stronger at Steel Path. You have to have a broken primary build, and you have to have a broken Warframe build, and you have to have some kind of build where you just have an absurd, just criminal level of DPS, to the point where you can, what I've dubbed it a map wipe. That's what I call it, because if you're using primed Animal Instinct, then you can see every enemy in these arena rooms of the map. So essentially, survival missions are broken up into arenas and hallways, and it's basically if you're lucky, you have an opening hallway, and then you have an arena, and then the rest of the arenas are kind of one after the other. So it's like boom, 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 and then your entrance is on the far left. And what that essentially means is that all the enemies are going to get crowded into the middle arena, and then you're just going to stay there for as long as you can. And the whole point is that when you have primed Animal Instinct, you're going to have a high enough enemy radar that you can see every enemy point in the entire map. And what that means is that you're going to be able to... Oh, I'm not going to be able to use either of these weapons. You're going to be able to... essentially know that you're going to know one way or another whether you killed literally every enemy on the map. That's about it. That's about as simple as it gets. We're going to have to use the art gun in this situation. I didn't think about that. It's going to be really annoying. How do you got a YouTube? Yeah, Bread. Go to my TikTok profile, and there's a button next to the follow button, and that'll take you to my YouTube. And then I think my Warframe playlist is like one of the 5th playlists. It's below the shorts, I think. So if you scroll down on my profile, you'll get to Warframe, and you can scrub through that playlist. I have like 50 different videos in that playlist right now. It's a really, really great playlist. There's a lot of great videos. It's basically, right now I have a few weapon reviews, but most of it is just going to be streams. So you can kind of go to the streams and you'll find time codes for the topics in the video. So let's say you're watching the meta primary video. There's going to be time codes for every weapon based on their ranking. So like the Kuvazar is going to be the first weapon, like the first time code, and then, you know, yada yada yada, you know, Tenant Envoy is number 2, so on and so forth all the way down. Should I start playing Warframe? I think you should start slowly and don't spend any money on it for a while until maybe you get your first sale, and then see how much you can grind, see if you like it, and then make your decision once you start farming for primed weapons. I think that's a good point, because farming for primes kind of sucks and it takes forever. But you can basically farm for whatever primes are out right now, and that's an easy way to like see, because there's a lot of really strong like primed primaries right now. I'm trying to think. The Fullman Prime just came out. Who else would be? Hildren has... Oh, the Larkspur is something you can't use. Who's before Hildren? Revenant. Oh, Revenant had the Phantasma Prime, which is really, really strong. Before that, Gara had the Astilla Prime, which functions also as a boss killer. So yeah, folks. Oh, Garuda Prime had... Oh, Nagantaka Prime. I did not like Nagantaka Prime.
Emotion is no
I don't even need this.
turmoil.
So yeah, there's like a lot of... I need Hildren for the Helminth ability. Fuck yes, dude. KJ, you couldn't have said it better. That ability is so perfect, but I don't know how to get her. She's so annoying to get. She's the worst frame to get. I swear to God, I can't do it. Korra Prime. No, that's Mesa Prime. Alright, folks, we're done, though. That's it. That's it for the stream. I'm calling it there. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. So we were close. So I got a Furax to rank up. I got some Duviri to do. That's pretty much it. YouTube. Shout out YouTube. We had 6 views. Looks like we had 2 people watching at once at one point, and then it kind of dropped off at the end. But shout out YouTube. That was great. So peace out.